Hey y'all, Irix Guy here. Now this is something if you're into kayaking, canoeing, maybe just in a boat or around water in general, and you want to better protect your gear that you're carrying, this could be a great solution for doing that. Check the link within this video's description. You can find where to order this online. It comes in a variety of different sizes. This is the 30-liter Aqua Free, and it comes in other colors too. I forgot to mention that. Obviously this is yellow, and I like bright colors when I'm dealing with items that I'll use on the water, and the reason being is that even in really clear water, the bright colors seem to contrast better against the water. So if you've ever dropped, let's just say some sort of floating accessory for a camera, a waterproof camera, and it was maybe a black type float or green, it was probably hard to see that against the water. Whereas something bright yellow or other bright colors, they really stand out, and it makes seeing the item a lot easier. One of the neat features of this is that you can actually wear it as a backpack. So if you're doing a combination hike / canoe, it's easy to sling this over your shoulder and have a backpack of sorts. So that's a feature with this dry bag that you may not see in a lot of other dry bags. There's this strap right here. I think this may be, and we'd have to check it out. I think this may be a waist strap, but we'll see. There's a little piece of paper that came with this. Okay, so that doesn't have instructions. We'll figure this. I mean, this is self-explanatory. So on the inside here, you've got this very large interior part. You can see here when I fold it out. I like how it's got this, it seems to be a somewhat reinforced bottom of it to better prevent damage if you're sitting it upright. See, you've got this generous interior space. Look at that. Let me tilt it over this way. Yeah, I mean, just a ton of space. You've got a little valve right here, pressure release valve. Guess if you wanted to try to better compress it once you have items inside, that would be a convenient way to do that. I like all these hooks. It's got a, if you're carrying it this way, you've got a handle if you don't want to put it over your shoulders. So that's super nice. This is a nice touch right here. It says how to use. It shows roll flap over 3 times, close buckle. So to close this, actually maybe I should go the other way. Roll flap over 3 times. Let's count this. 1, 2, and 3. And it says close buckle. Let's see here. So roll over 3 times and then close buckle. 1, 2, 3. And obviously the 3 times rolling is to better ensure that water tightness. Because that's ultimately the purpose of this, is to have, oh there we go, duh, is to have a dry bag. So see, now that's clamped, so you can imagine having a lot of gear in here, and then once you've rolled that over 3 times, that's what's providing you with the water resistant properties. And again, to open, just open it up, and now you can put your stuff in there. So we're going to demonstrate this again. We're going to fold it. Actually, I'm going to flip it over this way. 1, 2, 3. And you can see it kind of goes, there's a little seam there, and it kind of goes along with that. So you can see that, that you've done it 3 times. So again, side handle, over the shoulder straps to make it like a backpack. And then you've got a hook here, which that's nice, because if you're putting it in a maybe you're doing whitewater rafting or one of those activities, you may would want to tether this to the actual float. And then likewise, there's hooks here. See these on this side? So plenty of ways to tie this to whatever type thing that you're in, performing whatever activity. And then see, you've got the handle there that we'd already mentioned, and then the valve that opens and closes. Always a good thing, so that you can better compress once you do load this up with your gear, so that you can better compress it. Any air that may be in there, you could let it out. Actually, I've got some air in here right now, so let's try. See, you hear that? And then I close that, and now it should be watertight again. So I commend Aqua Free for the design. I mean, they put a lot of thought into not only, hey, let's make a dry bag. They've said, well, maybe they want to carry it like a bag. Maybe they want to put it over their shoulders. Maybe they want to tether it to other maybe there's multiple dry bags, and they want to latch them together. Maybe you want to tie a line to this and tow it behind your canoe or your kayak. The flexibility is awesome. So super impressed, and I really like the bright yellow color of it. Again, it comes in other colors, but the bright yellow really gets my attention, because there's few colors when you're dealing with oranges and bright yellows. Those really tend to stand out against most any type environment, whether it's water, out in nature, in the woods. You put, if you had for example, if you had a black or green backpack and you set it against a tree in the middle of the forest, that may be hard to find. But if you've got something bright yellow, it should be easier to find. And likewise, if it's in the water, it should be easier to find as well. So thanks for watching, and again, check the link within this video's description, and you can find where to order the Aqua Free dry bag online. And again, it comes in other sizes and other colors. This is the 30 liter that's in yellow. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. YouTube.com/IRickSky. Y'all have a good day. Oh, wait. I forgot something. This piece right here. We forgot about this, so we need to figure out where this would go. Because see, this clamps together. Oh, I bet I know what it is. If you wanted to compress the middle of the dry bag, you could probably wrap this around to better compress it. See, and then you could tighten that. But it may have other purposes too. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.